guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have chosen to do my mid-year WIP parade. So we are halfway through 2023. Today's date is the 8th of June, so I have chosen to record my mid-year WIP parade. So this will go out on my channel tomorrow instead of my Flosstube. So like I said, this is my mid-year WIP parade where I am on my projects and things I'm hoping to start before the end of the year, but yeah, fabric. So what I'm going to do is I am going to flip through my stitchy planner to show you when I started things, start dates and things like that, and then yeah, sort of my oldest WIPs at the end, things that I've carried over from 2022, and then at the end I'm hoping to show you guys some projects that I am wanting to start before the 1st of January 2024. So let's have a look and see what I have been up to. So I'm sorry if this video is going to come out a little bit unorganized, but like I said, I'm just going to go through my planner and when I started things and show you where they are now. So we're looking at Christmas time here, and the 1st of January I started a giraffe cross stitch. One of the ladies in Zoom was starting a giraffe palooza, so I did a diamond painting and I also started a cross stitch. So let me grab that one, which I think is in this bag here when it's caught with everything. Yes, this is the one. So like I said, I'm just going to grab things. There is no organization. So this is the giraffe one that I started. So I started this one on the 1st of January, and that's what this one looks like at the minute. I haven't got much progress. I've done some of the head and the glasses, but there is 3 giraffes. So there's another giraffe here with sunglasses on, and then a baby giraffe down here with sunglasses on. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't done much on this. I do need to start getting it back out again and work some more on it, but the lady that's hosting it, she did say it will probably go into next year as well because she's got quite a few projects herself, stitching and diamond painting. So that was started on the 1st of January for the giraffe palooza. So that is the first one. I'm just going to put it down on the floor. Then going on to, yep, that's when I started the diamond painting there. It's another one. So I'm just flicking through and just looking at new starts. Right, so I had a finish in January. It was autumn favourites, and that was the 20th of January. So autumn favourites. So where did I put it? I need to find it. Oh, there it is. I've got my box of finishers behind me. So this is the autumn favourites that I finished. So yeah, I am really pleased, and it does say thankful there in the yellow. So yeah, we've got autumn, pie, pumpkin, thankful, bonfire, spice, apple cider. So yeah, I am really pleased with the way this one came out. So that was autumn favourites, and I do believe that is a Shannon Christine. Yes, I think that's a Shannon Christine. So then let's keep going. Says finished. Which one did I finish? Loads of Love. That was the one for my husband. The Loads of Love that I made into a plate. So we had some sort of heart-shaped plastic plates that my mum and dad had given me a while ago when they were sort of doing a bit of a declutter. They had some heart-shaped plates. So Loads of Love, I finished that and gifted it to my husband on Valentine's Day on the 14th of February. So I finished Loads of Love, and I have still got In the Air to stitch, and we have another heart-shaped plate for that one. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that and finish it again on a heart-shaped plate and make that one for myself. So yeah, In the Air. So in February, middle of February, yes, we had a Luca S start, and this is the White Santa. So that is what that one is going to look like. So rather than the traditional red suit for the Santa, we've got the white. So White Santa with Christmas tree. And this is where I am on that one currently. I think, no, I didn't. I've started on the left, right corner, and that is where that one is currently, in the right corner. So that's where we are with White Santa. So that was started, I believe we were supposed to start it that weekend, but mine got delayed in the post, so I'd started mine on the 20th of February. That's when I started mine. Then keep going. Then the beginning of March, I started Hello Spring. This one, Hello Spring. So this down so you can kind of see. So this is where I am with Hello Spring. So I'm just going back in and doing the H, which is in pinks, and then we have the E next to it. I think that's purples. So that is where we are with Hello Spring. So yeah, that is that one. So then keep going. Then we had another finish, which was Cup of Chia. This one. This is Cup of Chia. And I've not been telling you guys what I've been stitching on. I think mostly 14 count. Mostly. This one I kept the packet, and this one is on 16 count, and this is Cup of Chia, and that was another finish. So I love the way that has come out. So yeah, have a Cup of Chia. So that was another finish. So yeah, that was stitched on a 16 count header. Then a few days later I had another finish, which was Haunting Night. So let me find, I think it's this one. Yes, this one. Haunting Night, and I've absolutely loved stitching this one. So yeah, that is the Haunting Night, and I still haven't taken those stitches out, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It says, ghosts and goblins, spooks galore, scary witches at your door, jack-o'-lanterns shining bright, wishing you a haunting night. And again, an enjoyable stitch, really, really enjoyable stitch. I did enjoy doing that one. So have that one, then keep going. Then mid-March, 20th of March, I had another finish, well, what I called a finish, which is the name game out of the Disney cross stitch magazine. It was the stitch along with the panels, and this was one of the extra patterns. And yeah, I chose to just do the names. So we've got Piglet, Winnie, Eeyore and Tigger. I chose not to stitch the characters. I did try to stitch Winnie the Pooh, but yeah, I really didn't like the way that it came out, so yeah, stitcher error. So yeah, I just chose to keep with the names. So Piglet, Winnie, Eeyore and Tigger, and I called that a finish. So that was another finish. And then at the end of March I did have a new start, a Carolyn Manning, and it was the free one on her Facebook group, and it's called Arctic Blast. I did start it. I think I stitched on it for a couple of days and I hadn't touched it since then. so I decided to use the fabric for something else. I think I'd got a diamond and a couple of squares in the centre, but like I said, I wasn't being pulled to stitch on it. I don't know why, so I frogged, I pulled out the stitches that were in there, and I'm using the fabric for something else, something that we've, I think, coming up this weekend. So a new stitch along that a few of us are going to be doing. So yeah, I will no longer be carrying on with Arctic Blast from Carolyn Manning. Then so the 1st of April we started a new stitch along from Tiny Modernist, and it's called Ocean Pearl, and that started on the 1st of April. So let me find where I put it. This one, this back. So Ocean Pearl. So all 3 parts have been released now, and I am working on part 2. So part 1 was all of these vines and flowers and then the globe. Part 2 is at the bottom here, and then part 3 is going to be in the middle. So I have been working on part 2 down here, the treasure chest. I'm going to have a pirate here and a mermaid at the side here, and then at the bottom there's going to be some sand and some shells, and I think there's a crab sort of in the middle here. So this is where we are on Ocean Pearl by Tiny Modernist. So I am enjoying stitching that one, I really am. Zip, sorry. So another new start for the beginning of April was Santa's Balloon from Owl Stitching House. So Santa's, is it that bag? Yeah, Santa's Balloon. So like I said, this is Owl Stitching House. So this is where we are now. So this is going to be the balloon all up in here, and I think this is the start or the top of the basket. But as we come down here, we're going to have the basket with Santa, and then right at the bottom there is going to be a row of houses. So yeah, that is Santa's hot air balloon from Owl Stitching House. So zip, then mid-April, the 14th, was a new stitch along that I am hosting. So here on my YouTube channel and also in my Facebook group, and it's another Tiny Modernist, and this one is called Stitch Witch. And whoop, no, it's attached. I thought it wasn't. So this is where we are now on Stitch Witch. So I've started filling in some of the skirt, and this is where she is at now. So I started a couple of the letters, so then I could start the vine up the side, and then started on her hat. So yeah, that is Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. And I did see a post that no actually something else I'm thinking of. So then I think I've missed one, I think. There, that one. So also mid-April I started a HAID, a Heaven and Earth design, and it's called Finishing Touch, and it is the Snow Couple. It was a free chart, I think it still is a free chart on the For Fabulous Designers Facebook group. So this is my little start. I have been working on this a little bit today. I've been doing some of this sort of light blue in these 10 by 10 20 blocks. So I have done a little bit of stitching on that this morning before I came up here to record. But yeah, this is Finishing Touch from Heaven and Earth Designs. No, is it Heaven and Earth Designs? Let me just double check. I don't think it's a Heaven and Earth design. No, it's not. It is a pain-free crafts chart, and like I said, it was a free one on the For Fabulous Designers Facebook group. So I'd still think it is in the file section on that Facebook group. So go and check that out. And it's, like I said, the Snow Couple. So let's keep going. Then the end of April was another new start, another big full coverage, and this one I do believe is a Heaven and Earth design. Yes, it is, and it's called Mini Evergreen. It's the gorgeous lady in the hat. So let me take this side off and I can show you where I am with this one. So I have worked my way all the way across. So yes, that is how wide it is going to be, and then we come all the way down for the gorgeous lady. So that is where we are on Mini Evergreen. So that is that one. Then at the end of April, the last Sunday in April, I started a long dog sampler, and this one is called Crossword, And like I said, from Long Dog Samplers. And yeah, this is where we are now. I think I've done a little bit since I showed you last, some of this in here, and then I've come down, and I think that is it a dog or a donkey? I can't really remember what that animal is there, but this is how far we are on with Crossword from Long Dog Samplers. So that's where we are with that one. Next. Then into May. So the 1st of May I started a mental health care May for Candy, the 614 stitcher. So I need to find where I have. It's this one from Emma Congdon from Stitch Rovia. So it's this pattern in here. Always be yourself, because the people that matter don't mind, and the ones that mind don't matter. So I have a little start on this one. I didn't get very far on it at all. I did a middle start. But yeah, I've got the P and the L for that band in the middle. So it's this band in the middle here, and that's how far I got with that one. I do need to pull this one back out and put some more in, because like I said, I started it on the 1st of May and yeah, never got back to it, and I should have done really for the whole month. But yeah, it's the Emma Congdon cross stitch for the sole. So yeah, lovely Stitch Rovia. To find where I'm putting all these things. So then is that it? Yeah. Let's see where we're going now. So the 20th of May I had a new start, and it was a magazine new start. Bring that box back up, it's going to fall off. So like I said, this was a magazine new start. It's Always and Forever by designed by Jacob de Graaf, Modern Folk Embroidery. So Always and Forever, it's like a wedding sampler. So I'm stitching this for me and my husband, and I'm hoping to gift it to him next year for our 20th wedding anniversary. So I got a little bit of a start. So I think I started in the centre, so I worked in the centre. I came along this way, I've come up to the top, I've marked where those feet are, and I'm just working then along the top here, so then I can put the other feet in to mark the people on the top of the cake. So that's where we are with that one. And I think I'm hoping to do another one in here. Yes, I am hoping to start very, very soon this one, Live with Pride. So our youngest son wants me to stitch this for him, and he wants me to do the one in the sampler, the Love is Love, and I do have fabric for it. It's a 16 count white, so I do have fabric for that. So yeah, I am hoping to start that one soon. So that is one of the future projects. Zip, sorry, zip, should have warned you. Then on the 21st, the Sunday, we started a Carolyn Manning glass stitch along. Let me find where I put it. And I chose to stitch, I need to find it, this one. I chose to stitch Valentine's glass. And this is where I am now. So I chose to start the top middle. As you can see, my margins are very, very, very tight. But hey, never mind. So yeah, Valentine's glass. And that is a Carolyn Manning. But zip. So that was that one. Then I think we are nearly caught up. So this last weekend, the Sunday the 4th, I had 2 new starts, one Shannon Christine and one Erin Elizabeth. So I started 2 projects. So this first one is Stitchy Shed by Erin Elizabeth. So I've got a little bit of a start on the house in the middle. So Stitchy Shed from Erin Elizabeth, the little pink shed, and that is done on 16 count Ada. Then this other one is, I didn't have a piece of paper, this is Stitcher's Paradise, and this is Shannon Christine. So again, I have started in the middle, and that is the yellow for the house. You can't really see, so yeah, that is Stitcher's Paradise. That one is a little bit bigger than the other one. Oops. So yeah, Sunday the 4th, I started both of those. So Stitchy Shed, excuse me, Stitchy Shed and Stitcher's Paradise. So that was on Sunday. I fancied a new start, I really did, and yeah, I ended up starting 2. So on to this week. So I should have been stitching on mini evergreen, and I just haven't. I haven't had the concentration, so I have just been picking smaller projects. So I have been working on Ocean Pearl for a couple of days, and then I picked up Hello Spring, and then the coffee sampler I was working on in the Zoom, the Crafters Zoom, yesterday being Wednesday, and today, like I said, I have been working a little bit on Finishing Touch, the gorgeous lady. So this weekend we have got a new start. So the new start is going to be Turtle Quaker by Owl Forest Embroidery. So let me show you guys, because I've not shown this on my channel. So the other things I have, if you've been watching, so this is the Turtle Quaker by Owl Forest Embroidery. So I am going to be starting this one on Sunday the 11th. There's going to be a few of us starting this on Sunday, so yeah, I'm going to be starting that one too. And that I'm going to be using the fabric that I was stitching Arctic Blast on. So that's what I'm going to be using that fabric for. So that is this upcoming weekend. So that's that. So plans for the rest of the year. So let me see. So this month, is there going to be any more yes. So mid-June, a few of us are going to be starting. I don't know whether I've got this in here yet or not. I don't think I have tried to upload it yet. No, I haven't. So I will have to show you on my phone. Let me show you. So a few of us are going to be starting. Let me bring that camera down a little bit now. So we're going to be starting On the Beach by Stitch Rovia. So this is one on her Etsy shop. So I need to get fabric, I think, for that one. So yeah, middle of June, On the Beach by Stitch Rovia. So there is quite a few stitch alongs, but currently I am having to be a little bit picky on what I'm starting. Yeah, I just can't buy all the fabric in the world for all the stitch alongs, so I do apologise for that, but yeah, I'm having to be a little bit picky. So let's keep going. There is another one starting in July. So let me show you, and it's this one, this Cats from Doreen Jones. So we're going to be starting that one in July. Then August, I believe there's a few in August. This one, Creative House Pattern. Yeah, Creative House Pattern, and this is the Gnome Starry Night. So that's one in August. Then Another one in August is Shooting Star. So Shooting Star. Then the beginning of September. So I am hosting a stitch along, a craft along. I'm not making it just a stitch along, I'm making it a craft along, so you can diamond paint, cross stitch, yeah, whatever your heart desire. So for that one I did where have I put them? I did make sure I took some pictures of the ones for the Be Kind, and now I've lost them. Right, so I'm going to be doing another one out of oh, what's the other book? I've got the book here. So this one, cross stitch for the heart. So one of the ones I am going to be doing is this one. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. So yeah, that is out of the Emma Congdon cross stitch for the heart. So that is one of the ones, and I have the fabric there. I've kept it there. I've not used it for anything else. I also would like to start this one by Erin Elizabeth, this Be Kind. It's got an actual bee on it, Be Kind, from Erin Elizabeth. And this bee sampler. It doesn't actually have the word kind in it, but yeah, I've got at least 2 for the for my birthday stitch along, but this is another one I would also like to start. It's the bee sampler from Shannon Christine Designs. So those are my planned birthday stitch along, birthday craft along starts. I don't think I currently have any diamond paintings with the word kind or be kind. I'll have to have a look, because I would also like to start a diamond painting for that event. So then carrying on in September, there is another one we are going to be starting mid-September, and it's this one, Winter Queen. So that is going to be mid-September. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But yeah, I need to get some blue fabric for that one. Then the end of September, we have a Heaven and Earth, and this is called Mini Ariadne. But look at her. Absolutely gorgeous. But I do need to get some gridded fabric for this one. So it's a lady sat in her window stitching, but she's got some gorgeous wings, and yeah, all those purples are absolutely gorgeous. So I need to get some gridded fabric for that. Excuse me. Then going into October, I don't think I'm starting anything currently for October, because like I said, I'm having to be picky with the projects. Then we have another one starting in November, and it's this one, and I already have the fabric for this. You guys will have seen the unbagging. So it's the Fairy Garden collection by Shannon Christine, and yeah, we are going to be starting that mid-November. So yes, I already have the gorgeous greeny blue fabric for that one. Then the rest of November, no, December, I don't think there's any ones in December that I am taking part in. Like I said, there's stitch alongs and things like that going on, but yeah, just some of them I am having to be rather picky about, because I either don't have the fabric ready for it, or just at the moment, just with, yeah, things that are going on. So, right, what have I missed that then I could have possibly brought in from last year? So, one of the ones is the coffee sampler that me and Danielle are stitching, Down South Stitcher. So this is where I am. Whoops, bring that down then you guys can see. So this is where I currently am with the coffee sampler. So this one carries on down into here, and then there's another big motif in here, and then I think there's another little one or two in there, but I am nearly halfway, very nearly halfway through this design. But yeah, so that's where I am currently with coffee sampler. Then one I did miss is the Doreen Jones, the Ho Ho Ho. I don't know why I've missed this one off, but yeah, this is where we are. I don't think I've done any more since I last showed you. So just doing the pink in the H to make the first ho. Then there'll be another 2 at the top, another 2 at the bottom. But yeah, that's where we are with the Doreen Jones Ho Ho Ho. I don't know why I didn't have that one down, or why I missed that one, but hey. So, yeah, this bag I have currently kitted up. So I have got all the things that I need for the turtle Quaker, the Owl Forest embroidery turtle Quaker, and I have the threads for Shooting Star, the Carolyn Manning Shooting Star. I have all the threads for that. I just need to get some fabric, and I think my husband said he is going to get me one of the rolls, the 14 count that you can just buy from Amazon. So that is that one. Oh, I've missed this one. Another pre-stamped kit, and this is the B. So it's the B one, the B stamp pre-stamped kit. Take that clip off. And yeah, this is the B one. And yeah, I am getting quite far on this one. But yeah, so quite far with that one. Zip. So then I think last but not least, I have been meaning for months and months and months to pull this WIP out, this very, very old WIP that me and Heidi, crafting with Orchid, or I think she's now cross stitch with Orchid. Oops, hang on, I'm dropping things all over. So this was a kit from Vervaco and Leonardo, and I think, did I try to start? I think I tried to start on the fabric that came, but then I ended up restarting it. I don't know what the fabric was that came with it. I'm trying to think what the fabric was. Does it say? Sorry, that's my phone. It might have been a 28. I don't know. I can't remember what this fabric was that came with it. I'll have to ask Heidi. But I did try and I just could not get along with that fabric that came. It might have been a 20. I don't know. I can't remember. So I ended up restarting on, I think, 14, and this is where we are with it, and I do need to get this one back out again. Like I said, it was a secret stitch along from Vervaco and Leonardo. Both me and Heidi, cross stitch with Orchid, started this one at the same time. I believe she's got most of hers done and she's got one gnome left, whereas I'm the opposite. I've got hardly anything done with one gnome done, but that gnome is done. It is all stitched, so it is all stitched, is that gnome. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see if I can get it into Pattern Keeper, so then I can work on doing all of the gnomes. And then I think like some of this background is just like half stitches. Yeah, some of this really light blue, and then going into the darker, they're half stitches for the background. So I'm probably just going to count off and do all the gnomes and then come back and do like the back stitch, because it's only sort of half stitches. And at the time when I started this, I was a very new stitcher. I think I'd maybe been stitching, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 months or whether it was like 6 or 8 months, but I was a very, very new stitcher. So yeah, I was just getting into it. But yeah, so that is one of the gnomes done. And if I remember, if I work on this, I'm going to try and get a picture to show you guys. But yeah, I have all the threads and everything. It was a kit. So yeah, it was the Vervaco and Leonardo secret stitch along from 2021 going into 2022. So yeah, it was a full kit. It came with fabric, thread, and you just had to wait for the parts to be emailed to you so then you could, yeah, stitch each bit. So yeah, it was a stitch along from Verbico and Leonardo. So yeah, me and Heidi signed up and yeah, started stitching that one together. So, but yeah, since then, yeah, I have stitched quite a bit of things and tried like 16 and 18, and sometimes I wouldn't like it, or wouldn't, you know, the holes were too small, so then I go back to 14, and now again I am spreading out into 16. I do quite like that, it looks quite neat and tidy. And 18 I'm doing for the Heaven and Earth design, and yeah, I'm liking that one as well so far. So yeah, because I've got Finishing Touch on 16 and then I've got Mini Evergreen on 18. Those count aiders. So I think that is all my WIPs. Some of my plans, so I need to carry on with plans. So I need to move those out of the way. So I have a big yeah, this is a broken project bag, so I've just been putting things in as I have been kitting them up. So this one is the Long Dog, 1 down 3 across. So I have got some threads in there that are hopefully wanting to do the background in the mixed, and then I've just picked out 2 colours for like the boxes and the letters. So this is another one that is like the crossword, but it's Christmas. So it's 1 down 3 across. So I'm hoping and wanting to start this one, I think July, for Jolly July. So Christmas themed Jolly July. This one I have for the cat one, the Doreen Jones. So I have fabric and threads and everything to start the cat. This one is fabric and things that I've picked for my craft along for the Be Kind. So I've got a big enough piece that I can do the one, I think, in the magazine, and let me see. So the Be Kind from Erin Elizabeth and the Bee Sampler from Shannon Christine. So that is the fabric for both of those. I thought I had fabric for, yes I do, I have the fabric already for the one in the book for the Stitch Rovia, so I have that. This is the In the Air, so this is the other one, so In the Air, and I have the fabric and I've kept the threads from when I did Loads of Love, so that is that one. Then what else do I have in here? That one not yet. And then another one I'm planning or wanting to start is Halloween Quaker from Lila Studios. So this is, let me get rid of that. So it's this one, the Halloween Quaker from Lila Studios. It's absolutely gorgeous, but again, I need to get fabric. So yeah, I would love to start the Halloween Quaker. Some of the ladies in Zoom started it back in April for one of the birthdays. So I need to put everything back in here, keep organised. So that is that, and that. So another start that I was meaning to start last year and never got round to is a Doreen Jones, and it's called Spirit of Christmas, and it's this gorgeous lady. So I do have the fabric. So my husband gifted me some sparkly Ada to stitch her on. So yeah, Spirit of Christmas, and she's absolutely gorgeous. I think, did I need some gold thread for her, or was that for something else? No, I think that was for something else. I think. Yeah, I think it was for something else. But I do know that I did need some beads for her. So there is, let me try and lift it so you guys can see. Just in the cuff of her sleeve there is one bead. One gold bead. So yeah, I bought a whole pack, but it can be used for something else. Whoops. So yes, I would love to stitch Spirit of Christmas from Doreen Jones. So the fabric that I got was from Florashell. We found it, I think, on Amazon, but I think she also has a shop. Does Florashell the same as, let me show you guys in a second. So yeah, that was that one. So this other one, where I got the fabric from, Stitch-tastic. They also have their own website. They sell on eBay, Amazon. So this is the fabric that I got for the houses, the fairy garden. So this is a 14 count, and it's just called light blue green. So that's what I got for the fairy houses. Stitch-tastic, let me see. Yeah, stitch-tastic.com. But I believe they also sell on Amazon and eBay, and the same as Florashell. So yeah, florashell.com. They also have an Amazon, and they also sell on eBay. Yes. So I'm showing my address. Let me just double check. Have I shown everything? Right, so shown that, shown that, shown that. Right, so there is another couple of full coverages that I would like to start, but again, it's getting fabric, and yeah, with it being full coverage, I would prefer gridded fabric. So this is the first one. So this is Artise, and this is Cat on Bookshelf. Can't really see. So Cat on Bookshelf, and this is from Artise. This is a free chart on their Facebook group. So Artisy cross stitch group. So yeah, cat on bookshelf, so I would love to start that one. And then there is this one from Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is Mini Hocus Pocus. Look at that, I love it. But again, I would need to get some gridded fabric. So yeah, this is a Heaven and Earth design. So it's Mini Hocus Pocus, and there's gorgeous blue eyes. So yeah, that is 3 more full coverages that I would like to start. So we've got the Mini Ariadne, got the cat on bookshelf, and then the Mini Hocus Pocus. But I do need to get some gridded fabric for those. With them being full coverages, I would prefer that. Also, I would like to get a start on the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Halloween wreath. I've been collecting the parts as they've been going on, but I've just not had chance to buy the fabric yet. So it calls for pewter, I think it's called, like a grey. So yeah, the called for fabric for this is pewter, and I have found some on Amazon. So that's another one. Then I think there's just 2 more now. So right, so one of the ones that we are hoping to start at the beginning of summer was obviously on the beach. So we're hoping to start at the beginning of summer on the beach from Stitcherovia. But I would like to throw another one into the mix to start at the beginning of summer. And this is another tiny modernist, and it's called Summer Band Sampler. So it's this one. So Summer Band Sampler. So yeah, I would love to throw that into the mix. Another summer start. But yeah, so it says, let summer set you free. Feel the breeze and smell the sea. Absolutely. Yeah, that just, yeah, that screams summer. Just being tiny modernist and Cheryl McKinnon, and yeah, that just screams summer to me. So yeah, that is another one. This is the long dog, the 1 down 3 across. I should have shown you guys, like I said, that is another very much a crossword, just like the other crossword, with the squares and the letters, and yeah, set out like a crossword puzzle. So that was that one. And then I think last but not least, I would love to start this black vintage sampler from Owl Forest Embroidery. But look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. But yeah, that is definitely another one I would love to start. So I think that is everything I plan, or yeah, have the ability to start fabric wise and thread wise. But yeah, so, but like I said, I am hoping my husband can order me that roll in the next week or so, because for that piece alone I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects planned for. So I've got on the beach, got shooting star, we've got the Magic Night Gnome, we've got the summer band sampler, and then the black vintage sampler. So that's 5 projects I'm hoping to get out of that roll. Then blue fabric for the Winter Queen, and then the dark fabric or the mottled fabric for the Halloween Quaker, the pewter, the grey for the Halloween wreath, and then the gridded fabric I also need to get for the next 3 full coverages. So mini Hocus Pocus, the cat on bookshelf, and then mini Ariadne. So yeah, yeah, oh boy. Yeah, help. Oh boy. Right, so yes, that is everything I think for this video. So we've done just over an hour, but yeah, that is all of my projects. That is what I would like to start next, and then I've also shown you what I would like to be starting before the end of the year. But yeah, fabric. So I think that is everything. I don't think I have let me just have a look in my finished box, because I don't know if I showed those 2 I finished before Christmas. That one the same. I think I've shown you guys before, but that's the Fairy Tales. I stitched this one when I got COVID. This is Flossie Mouse in her polka dot dress with a polka dot face mask. So that's that one. I didn't show you guys Midnight Magic. That was another finish. So yeah, Midnight Magic, and again that is another one I loved. I really loved stitching that one. I think I finished this in between Christmas and New Year. It was the stitch along. So yeah, so I finished that one I think between Christmas and New Year. I think I showed you guys that one in the New Year, so I did finish that beforehand. Then I have found some more projects that that I'm gonna not get to. So I think, I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my previous floss tubes, but this is the Doreen Jones Christmas sampler, which I don't think I am gonna ever get back to. I did start Rudolph on here, dragging Santa's sleigh. I think it's another one that I'm just not going to get to, so that I need to frog those stitches so I can use the fabric for something else. And then there is this one. This is this was another stitch along on one of the Facebook groups, but yeah, I wasn't loving it. The way the gingerbread man's come out, the candy cane, I tried to change it up, but I just wasn't loving the way that it was coming out. So again, I think I'm going to frog this and just use the fabric for something else. But yeah, we'll just have to see what size, and yeah, then what I will be able to use it for. Yeah, see what size it is and what I can use it for. But it should wash and it should be okay. All those not pencil marks, but it's the like dressmakers chalk pencils. So yeah, it washes out in warm water. You know, when you wash your project, when you've done it, it comes out in the when you wash it. So yeah, that's going to be another 2 pieces of fabric, but I'll have to see what is going to fit on them, if anything. So yeah, so I think that is everything. If you've noticed if you have noticed I have missed anything, give me a shout. But like I said, this video will probably go up tomorrow instead of my floss tube, because like I said, it's my mid-year WIP parade and where I am with things. So yeah, I've started quite a few new projects since the beginning of this year, but I did finish quite a few in February and March. I think I finished 3 or 4 projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at the beginning of this year I finished, and yeah, I've started quite a few more than that since then. So but yeah, I don't want to count how many WIPs I have going at the moment, and yeah, like I said, I would like to start a few more before the end of this year. And yeah, things that I have got kitted up and assigned for projects, and yeah, things could change between now and the end of the year, but yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to start quite a few more before the year end. But yeah, we'll just see. And then next year and the next few years, yeah, I don't think I'll be starting anything else. Yeah, there's quite a few people that have said in Zoom the next 5 years, the next 7 years. Yeah, they've got enough to be getting on with, and all these new starts and stitch alongs, and but yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it, and yeah, I love everybody that is in there, and yeah, everybody that supported me along the way. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, there is lots more to come. So I'm going to leave that there. We're nearly at 1 hour and 20 minutes, so I think I better get off here and let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will probably see you guys next on Sunday for my whip and chat, because like I said, this video will be instead of my Flosstube Friday. So yeah, unless I end up recording something on Saturday, you will see me next on Sunday. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.